Most people lose in Forex because they copy someone else's style. But in 2025, the only traders who survive are the ones who know exactly who they are. By the end of this video, you won't just know the trading styles, you'll know which one's gonna fit your brain, your pace, and your goals. You can finally trade with some real clarity. Meet Sam. Sam isn't here to wait around. He's in and out and done before most people even open their chart. Here's what you call a scalper. Quick reflexes, fast trades, and zero hesitation. Every move Sam makes is sharp, focused, and deliberate. He doesn't care about a long-term trend. He only needs a few pips at a time. Think of scalping like picking pennies off of a freeway. The opportunity is real, but speed and danger are too. One mistake and you're flattened. But if you're quick, you can stack small wins over and over and over again. Sam looks at the 1 minute chart, sometimes the 5. He waits for fast price jumps, then he strikes with precision. He might take 30 trades in a single session. And that's just a warm-up. His trades last seconds to a few minutes at most, each one aiming for a tiny price movement, 5 to 10 pips if he's lucky. But because the wins are small, he needs volume to make it count. That means a high number of trades, fast execution, and tight control. This isn't something you have to commit to. Sam is locked in. When he trades, everything else disappears. There's no texting, no snacking, no walking away for a coffee. He trades during the busiest hours of the day. When the markets are moving, they're fastest, and there's plenty of action going on. But every second matters. Every hesitation costs them real money. Scalping is like high adrenaline. It's intense and it's not for everyone. But for Sam, it's a rush. It's a test. A game of precision where every click counts. His strategy is not complex at all. He waits for breakouts, retests, or quick momentum surges. He relies heavy on technical indicators and price action patterns. He doesn't care about long-term fundamentals, just reactions. He scalps the reaction, not the reason. And because his profits per trade are small, he uses larger position sizes to make them actually have meaning. That's why his risk management must be flawless. One sloppy trade can destroy a whole day's work. Sam doesn't gamble, he plans. Every trade has a clear entry, exit, and a stop loss. If your trade turns against him, he cuts it immediately. There's no hope, no guessing, there's no praying. He might risk 10 pips to gain just 5. That sounds upside down because it is. But if you win 80% of your trades, it can actually work. Scalping is about repetition, not explosion. Not home runs, just base hits, one after another. It's a discipline game, not an excitement game. Now, let's talk lifestyle. Sam either blocks out full mornings or late nights, depending on where the market moves best for him. This is not a check your phone and trade lifestyle. Scalping demands your full attention. If you miss a second, you might miss the trade. That's why it's great for people who thrive under pressure, blitz chess players, video game junkies, people who love fast-paced competition. But here's the truth, scalping looks sexy, but it's one of the hardest styles to master. Beginners often jump in too early and they burn out really fast. If you don't have solid risk rules and quick execution, you're just gambling with a stopwatch, and the market isn't gonna play nice to that. Sam uses one-click trading, hotkeys, and the fastest tools he can find. His chart is clean, just the essentials. Every second of delay is money lost. Some scalpers even rent private servers to shave off milliseconds. Others use bots and automations to scalp for them. But even then, human judgment still plays a role. Sam journals every trade. He reviews his wins and his losses, looking for patterns. He treats scalping like a sport and he trains for it. The biggest killers in scalping is revenge trading, overtrading, and ignoring fees. Do 50 trades in one day with no plan and you'll bleed out from commissions alone. Sam knows that, so he sticks to the setups that actually work. His mind has to stay calm even when the market goes wild. He has to pull the trigger without fear and then walk away without regret. If you want to try this style, start on demo. Test your speed, track your wins, build some discipline first before you risk the real money. Then start tiny, trade micro lots. Prove you can follow your plan before raising the stakes. Scalping isn't about being right, it's about being consistent over and over and over again. For some people, this is the perfect fit. For others, it's a panic attack in the charts. If the idea of fast charts, instant decisions, and high pressure trades make you feel alive, then you might be a scalper at heart. But if all that sounds insane or exhausting, it might be time to slow things down. Let me show you a more patient, more strategic path. Let's meet a different kind of trader. Someone who doesn't want chaos, doesn't want to scalp 50 trades, but still wants to trade actively on their own time. This is Noah, the strategic intraday sniper. He doesn't rush, he doesn't chase, he doesn't gamble. He waits and then he strikes when it counts. Noah's a Forex trader who hunts for clean, structured intraday setups. He doesn't hold trades overnight and he sure as hell doesn't scalp. Instead, he captures powerful moves in real time without all the madness. Where the scalpers live on 1 minute charts, Noah's scanning the 15, 30, and even the hour, looking for order blocks, clean trends, and key levels to exploit. Maybe price is climbing since the London Open. Noah finds a retracement, marks his zone, he's not clicking buttons like a maniac, he's mapping out precision entries. He might take one trade, maybe two. But each trade has structure, each has a purpose, and he's hunting 30, 50, sometimes even 100 pips in a single play. Noah commits to a 2 to 4 hour block each day. He trades during that window and only that window. When it ends, so does his trading. No overnight risk, no trades hanging while he sleeps. This is about consistency. Each trade begins with a plan. Key levels, market structure, a clear stop, and a defined take profit. There's nothing random, and definitely nothing emotional. If the market isn't clean, Noah just walks away. If a news candle nukes the chart, Noah waits for a re-entry. He's not reactive, he's methodical. His strategy is simple. Act with clarity, protect your capital, and take the trades that are actually worth taking. Nothing more, nothing less. This style isn't passive, it's precise. Noah isn't scared of action, but he's not addicted to it either. He knows the market rewards patience, not panic. If you're the type who wants to actively trade Forex, but doesn't want to be glued to a screen all day, and definitely doesn't want to hold trades overnight, this might be your style. You're not trading to fill something, you're trading to execute a plan. Noah doesn't trade for thrill, he trades for precision. And in 2025, being a strategic intraday sniper might be one of the smartest paths in Forex. All right. Noah's method is calculated and clean, but if you want to slow it down even more, what if you want to hold trades for days, not minutes? Let's meet the long game strategist, the swing trader. Now, let's meet someone who plays a different game. No rush, no clutter, no need to check every candle. This is Sabrina, the swing trader. She doesn't need 10 trades a day. She needs one good one setup she's been watching for days, maybe even weeks, and then she enters and lets the market do the work. Sabrina's trading style is about patience. She always trades for multiple days, sometimes a full week or two. Her goal, catch large swings in price, not those small reactions. She's not watching the 1 minute chart like Sam. She's on the daily chart or the 4 hour. Zoomed out, looking for the real trends. She sees the bigger picture, like USD JPY pulling back into a trend line on the daily. She sets her zone, waits for a reversal signal, then pulls the trigger with a wide stop loss and a big target. She might risk 100 pips to make 300. That's a 1 to 3 risk to reward, and she's okay with that. Sabrina isn't worried about a single candle turning red. She doesn't panic during small pullbacks. She plans ahead and gives trades time to breathe. Her trades can survive minor news events because she's not scalping spikes, she's capturing waves. If the market moves against her short term, that's fine. Her stop is built to handle that. She might place a few trades a month, but each one is calculated and loaded with potential. It's fewer decisions, bigger swings. Sabrina doesn't live at her screen. She checks it once or twice a day, maybe in the evening, maybe in the morning. Then she goes about her life. Swing trading gives her freedom to work her job, freedom to travel, freedom to sleep peacefully with no overnight stress. But swing trading isn't just set and forget, it's strategic. She reads economic news, watches key price levels, tracks the macro trends. When she sees a strong trend building, she doesn't jump early, she waits for the confirmation, a candle close, a pullback, a clean breakout. And once she's in, she uses alerts, she sets trailing stops, and lets the market run. She knows one trade might go sideways for 2 days, then finally explode on day 3. She's okay with that because her focus isn't speed, it's size. She's seen what happens when you take profits too early, and she's learned to trust her process. Sabrina's toolkit is simple but powerful. Daily chart setups, trading view alerts, good risk management, an economic calendar, and a plan. If the news hits during a trade, she's ready. She tightens the stop loss, maybe she exits early, but nothing catches her off guard. This isn't passive investing, it's not scalping either, it's the long game, and it rewards the traders who know how to wait. Swing trading fits the thinker, the planner, the one who can look at the chart and wait for a real move, not a flicker. It's for those who want to trade, but not give their life to the chart. All right, now you've seen it all. Sam the scalper, Noah the strategic intraday sniper, Sabrina the swing trader. 3 traders, 3 speeds. But one question matters now. Which one are you? Scalping is for the quick and daring. Sam lives in the moment, striking again and again, chasing micro moves. He trades for adrenaline, but every second counts, and discipline is life or death. Noah, on the other hand, waits. He wants clean structure, clean confirmation, and controlled execution. He trades with patience, but he's still in the action. He commits to a few hours, plans his setups, and then he walks away when it's done. Then there's Sabrina. She plays the long game. She sees the trend, sets her orders, and lets time do the work. She doesn't flinch at noise because she's focused on the wave. Now it's your turn. Ask yourself, what feels right to you? Does the rush for 50 trades a day excite you? Does the thought of watching the charts for hours thrill you or stress you? Or do you like the idea of one strong trade that plays out while you just go live your life? There's no wrong answer here, only what fits you. This isn't about what's best, it's about what's best for you. If you're brand new, you might start with Sabrina's pace. Slower setups, easier timing, and space to think through every single move. You'll learn more with less pressure. If you're confident with charts and want structure, try Nova style. 1 or 2 solid trades a day with sharp precision. It's fast, but not frantic. And if you got the reflexes, the tools, and the control, then Sam's path is open. But don't mistake scalping for easy. It's a battleground. This choice also depends on your lifestyle. Got a 9 to 5? You'll need a strategy that works around your schedule, not against it. Trading doesn't need to take over your life. You can swing trade in the evenings, or trade short windows in the morning, or commit to a full session if you have the time. And you don't need to pick one forever. Plenty of traders start slow and evolve. You might swing trade now, then later on shift to intraday, or mix and match based on what the market is giving you. The best traders are self-aware. They don't force a style. They find what works and they're gonna double down on it. No matter which trader you become, the rules stay the same. Plan your trades, manage your risk, and stick to your process. And never let emotions lead the way. In 2025, tools are everywhere, but success still comes down to you, your discipline, your choices, and your mindset. So here's the bottom line. There's no magic style, only the one that fits your rhythm, your routine, and your goals. Forex isn't about doing what everyone else does. It's about mastering your own lane on your own terms. Choose your trader type, refine it, and show up consistently. If you got value from this video, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.